All right. So this is the review of WWE Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. I'm sorry I missed it, and I'm gonna go ahead and apologize because I'm sorry I didn't go live for those. I'm not gonna go ahead and apologize, and because I'm not gonna be live next week either. This past Monday I didn't go live because I was watching America's Got Talent, the Champions, and on Tuesday I didn't go live just because I didn't really feel like live that night. So, but next Monday and Tuesday I'll be going to districts. As of right now, Monday I am for sure going districts basketball tournament for my high school basketball team. Tuesday I'm going unless it snows, so we'll see about that. But I'm already going to go ahead and apologize that I can't go live next week either. But here we go. Here's Monday Night Raw results. There were 10 things that happened on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. The first thing was Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Becky Lynch promo. That promo was to ask Becky. They apologized to Becky Lynch, and they asked Becky to apologize. She didn't apologize at the beginning of the night, but they gave her to the end of the night. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But that was their promo. The second thing was the triple threat tag team match. The loser enters Elimination Chamber match first. So it was between Nia Jax and Tamina, Sasha Banks and Bayley, and Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. And Nia Jax and Tamina won. Sasha Banks and Bayley lost. So Sasha Banks and Bayley will enter the Elimination Chamber match first for Raw. I'll get to SmackDown here in a minute. The third thing that happened was an Elias and Lucha House Party promo, which was very funny. It was very funny. Elias ended up hitting Kalisto in the back with a guitar, though. So it was a funny promo, though, if you've seen it. The fourth thing was a Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. That ended up becoming a DQ because Bobby Lashley interfered. I think Finn Balor ended up winning that match. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But then the fifth thing that happened was a six-man tag team match. It was Finn Balor, Kurt Angle, and Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, and Baron Corbin. And Finn Balor, Kurt Angle, and Braun Strowman came away with the win on that one, so that was good. The sixth thing that happened was a match between Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott, and Ruby Riott won that match pretty easily, pretty much. Seventh thing was a promo, Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Dean Ambrose. So it started out with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman. They had a promo, a pretty good promo. Any promo with Paul Heyman in it's pretty good. And then Dean Ambrose comes out in front of Seth Rollins. He's like, "Only got one thing to say to you." And then he says, "Slay the beast." Goes outside the ring, sits down in the chair, and they smile at each other. It was pretty interesting. We'll see more build up for that, I guess. But the eighth thing that happened was a match between Dean Ambrose and EC3 once again. Dean Ambrose came away with the win this time. So that was good. At least he came away with the win this time. The ninth thing was the Raw Tag Team Championship. Yes, this was by far best match of the night out of all the matches that happened. The best. It lasted for at least 30 minutes, this match did. And Chad Gable and Bobby Roode were the tag team champions until the Revival finally beat them. The Revival are the new tag team champions. Finally. And last but not least, I got a lot to say about this. The last promo between Becky Lynch, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon. Becky apologized. She did. Triple H said, "Congratulations, you're going to WrestleMania." Becky goes, "That's it? Is that it?" And he's like, "Yes, congratulations, you're going to WrestleMania." And then she goes, "Well then, Ron, it's you, me at WrestleMania." Ronda comes out. Ronda comes out. They stare at each other for a second. Vince McMahon goes, whoa, wait a second. He's like, "Becky, you ain't the man. I'm the man." Whoa, okay. And then he's like, they may accept your apology. I don't. He's like, you think you're bigger than the WWE. He's like, "You got a bad attitude. I don't like bad attitudes." That goes for you too, Ronda. And then he told Becky that basically she's suspended for 60 days for no reason, pretty much, for the reason he puts, but it's a stupid reason, honestly, that she thinks she's bigger than WWE, got a bad attitude. Why? What's the what? I mean, what's the difference? Just because she has a bad attitude, I mean you should suspend her. But anyway, I'm suspending you for 60 days. That suspension runs out 5 days after WrestleMania. You need a replacement. We got the perfect replacement, Charlotte Flair. No, don't like it. But anyway, what I'm seeing right now, there's still a lot of build up for this. There's still 50 some days left until WrestleMania. We still got a lot of build up left. Basically, a person on Facebook said, "Calm down, people. Calm down. They're gonna add Becky. It's gonna be a triple threat match." I do like the idea of a triple threat match, but I just still want to see a one-on-one match between Ronda and Becky. But a triple threat match is okay, I guess. I'll take it. But we have to see how it builds up first. As of right now, we don't have a triple threat match. We still have a one-on-one match between Ronda and Charlotte. So we'll see how that builds up. See if they add Becky in that match somewhere along the way. But let's get to SmackDown Live. SmackDown Live was a good show. You got to trade out papers here. Okay, there were only a couple things that happened here. First was a Charlotte Flair promo. She didn't say much, honestly. Next was a triple threat tag team match. Loser enters Elimination Chamber match first. Carmella and Naomi won that match. Very surprising that they won that match. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville lost, so they would have to enter first. And then the third thing that happened was McMiz TV, not Miz TV, McMiz TV. The special guest, the Usos. That was a very good segment. If you saw it, you know what happened. The Usos super kicked, double super kick Miz and Shane McMahon, and they have a match. They have a match this Sunday at Elimination Chamber. And then last was this was a good match, gauntlet match. The winner enters Elimination Chamber last. So it started out with Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston. Kofi beat out Daniel. I should have wrote down who all he beat out. He beat out Daniel, who was second or third. The last two in there were AJ Styles and Randy Orton. So in between there was, I guess... So AJ Styles beat out Kofi. That's right. AJ Styles beat out Kofi. So Kofi beat out Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy. That's right. Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy. AJ beat out Kofi. And then Randy Orton comes in. RKO out of nowhere on AJ Styles. 1, 2, 3, over. So that's how SmackDown Live ended. And then 205 Live. So Randy Orton were in the Elimination Chamber last. That's going to be a big advantage. 205 Live. Lindsay Dorado from Lucha House Party had a match against Gentleman Jack Gallagher, and Gentleman Jack Gallagher won that match. The second match was Noam Dar and Tony Nese in a no disqualification match. That was a very good match. Best match of the night. Tony Nese won that match. It was a good match. That was the best match I've seen on 205 Live so far since I started watching. It was a great match. And last was the contract signing for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, which will happen this Sunday. It's Akira Tozawa versus Buddy Murphy. So they signed the contract. Not much happened there, but that's it. So thanks for joining me for this. Like I said earlier, if you're a NASCAR fan as well, I'll be live tomorrow to go over what happened here in the dual races that's coming up later on here this evening. On Saturday, for you WWE fans, I'll be live for a prediction video for Sunday Elimination Chamber. So that's pretty much it. And then Monday, I'll be live to talk about the day. Also, I'll be live for my NASCAR fans as well to go over the truck race. Sunday, I'll be live to go over the Xfinity race. And Monday, I'll be live to go over the Daytona 500. Also, on Monday, I'll go live for you WWE fans to go over Elimination Chamber as well. So I'm not going to go live for Elimination Chamber for obvious reasons, for personal reasons. But anyway, thanks for joining me.